Guys, this right here is the all-new 2021 Ford Bronco Sport. We also call it Baby Bronco. And it's a little off-roader. It's a compact SUV. You can call it a crossover as well. But this one is actually a first edition with a 2-liter turbocharged engine, the EcoBoost. And it's pretty quick, but how quick is it? In this video, I want to show you a quick walk around of the new Baby Bronco and also do a 0 to 60 right here at IMI Motorsports in Dacono, Colorado. Use the link below, check out IMI. You can bring your own car or motorcycle or use their motocross park, anything you want right here. So let's walk around it really quick. This is basically the most optioned and the most expensive Baby Bronco you can get. Yes, it has Wild Peak all-terrain tires, which are around 28 to 29 inches tall. This is basically the maximum ground clearance you get with a Baby Bronco. You also get the two-tone paint, a little bit of a graphics package, of course first edition sticker right there on the side. But this is basically based on the Ford Escape platform, unibody platform, independent suspension. But this of course has all of the GOAT modes, go anywhere or go on any terrain modes that I'll show you in a second. Let me pop the hood and actually show you the engine and tell you what we have right there. There we go. I forgot I don't have to even do any latching. So this is a 2-liter EcoBoost turbocharged engine, like I said. Initially they rated it 245 horsepower, but now the official rating is 250 horsepower, and it's made it to an 8-speed automatic transmission. There's also a 3-cylinder turbo available, a 1.5-liter engine, which is available in their base models that start at around $27,000. This puppy is of course 38 grand approximately, with all the options and all the equipment that it has. Of course, the 4-wheel drive system or all-wheel drive system it has as well. And that rating is on premium fuel. So if you want maximum power, you have to use premium octane. Alright, well, let me show you on the inside and then let's do a 0 to 60. This one has this navy pier interior, which I actually really like. It has a combination of different materials. You got little Bronco symbols throughout. And yeah, it's pretty neat. The dash, I think, is a little bit too simple maybe. You know, I kind of wanted a little bit more, maybe a leather material on top of here, but it's meant for kind of an active lifestyle. So yeah, this is kind of what you get. Right here in the center you have 2 cup holders, little console right here, actually pretty wide. You have a wireless phone charger right here in the middle. Your transmission shifter is a knob. You turn it to reverse, neutral, and drive, obviously. You have your parking brake, which is electronic. And here your GOAT modes. You have 4-wheel drive lock. You have also rear locker. It's actually a clutch system that engages and helps you off-road. GOAT modes. Initially I thought it's only for off-roading because it's kind of surrounded by these off-road symbols. But really, it's also for your normal driving mode, your eco mode, and your sport mode. So if you look right here in the center, I'm gonna put it into right there. I'm gonna put it into sport mode. It goes red. And then it will also show me power distribution. So you see those kind of 4 bars around this little car symbol? It will start probably in front wheel drive. And then I'm gonna go out on the track. Nobody here right now. And actually the suspension system is set up kind of a little bit on our sportier side, I would say. And I think it's a good thing. It's not too stiff. I don't think it's uncomfortable, but it's definitely, you can kind of feel what kind of the pavement is doing underneath you. The steering feel is not great. Obviously this is not a sports car by any means, or a sports SUV, but still, off-road of course is a whole different story. If you want to go off-roading, we have a full video that where Tommy did a very detailed video on TFL Off-Road channel. He also did the roller test, showed you how it does in the mud and the snow. and in a variety of different environments. This right here will be a performance test on the street. So I was saying, it usually in eco mode, it kind of starts out in front wheel drive, and if it needs rear wheel drive, it will kind of transfer the power to the rear. But I think it's sport mode, it will always be kind of on top of it and give me maximum traction. I'm gonna brake torque it. My solid DL is here, so if you want to step outside, I'm gonna launch it a couple times and let's find out what it is. So guys, here you go. If you want to come inside, it's a little windy, I apologize. 7.26 was my best time out of 2 runs. Obviously I can do a couple more runs, but so what's happening is you get a lot of power initially and the acceleration feels really good, and then the acceleration kind of slows down a little bit around 45 mile per hour mark. I'm not sure why, and then kind of finishes off at 60. So this is a good result for a mile above sea level. If you were at sea level on the coasts, you could probably subtract a second from this time, so about 6.2-ish, maybe a little bit lower. So this is actually quite enough power. I think very, very usable power. If you don't want the power and the economy, about 26 on the highway that this engine provides, if you want better economy, you go for the other engine. That engine I also drove, that's adequate power, I would say. It's not gonna surprise you. It's just okay. But if you want a little bit more sporty feeling, I think this is the engine you want to get, the 2.0 liter in this Bronco Sport. Yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised about how it feels on the road. Steering, yeah, it's kind of a little bit vague, but the suspension feels fun. And lots of room too. And as always, go back to TFLcar.com for all the latest news, views, and real-world, independent and honest reviews.